nomad mods have never been used or rated until today. We're going to delve into them, discovering curse mods to insanely useful quality of life for nomads that I wish were in the game to start with. There may be some hidden gems you should be adding to your playset. First, we'll select a bunch, then try them out to see exactly what they do with all mods we use in the description. Let's get into it. So here we are on the workshop page. Usually I look through the popular stuff, most subscribed, or suggestions from you guys to then show you mods to use. However, if we go to browse at most recent, we can find some either curse mods or hidden gems. And this one we're going to look at nomad theme mods. So we're going to filter by the Nomad DLC, have us on most recent, and the first one we see is something that might be the most hidden gem ever, is cloakable logistics ships. Why don't we have this? Who knows? I think it's going to be pretty simple. We can cloak them so we don't get kicked out, and maybe we don't annoy people. Yeah, in vanilla we can get massive opinion penalties. Way stations reduce penalty by 50%, so why not logistics ships? They can also pass through hostile space to get back to us, and it halves opinion and penalty, so it doesn't actually remove the opinion penalty. This seems quite balanced, useful, and it makes sense. This is the first nomad mod that's unrated that we're going to try. No comments, nothing. We will be trying that. Next, there's probably going to be a lot of these. Elisa Arc Ship. Does it just make the anime person into Arc Ship? This is actually a compatibility mod for legendary leader Elisa mod. We won't use that because it uses a DLC, but if you needed the nomad equivalent, there you go.
You sussy bata.
The nomad can build mega structures, and it's not actually rated. It's got a few reviews and comments, but this looks sick. The fact that we can actually build some of the mega structures. Something that really cripples nomads later on is the fact you can't have Dyson spheres, mad decompressors, and all the good stuff. Let's whack that on too. I'll be leaving all these mods in the description too, don't you worry. Nomadic nanite ascension. I thought you could do nanite stuff. Some tradition swaps or better wide incentives, probably unbalanced. Mainly so we don't have minor nomadics and then farmers. Sure, I'm fairly sure you can still ascend though, but it must be quite bad. Why? What? Well, it's all Imgur links, which I can't view. Yeah, we see some cursed stuff. Since the wicked Paradox Interactive refuses to let nomads claim star system sovereignty, this mod was born. By creating vassal states via events and utilizing a waystation model, you can now exert control over system sovereignty. This allows your vassals to build outposts in the systems to synchronize borders control through diplomacy, to totally prevent other empires from building outposts in that system. Useful for archaeological sites and rifts. I mean, this kind of goes against what nomads are, but if you wanted to have star bases, this mod will do that for you, I guess. Arc ship behavior tweaks, so you don't have to control it and it will actually stay at your T slot. That is very annoying. So it'll actually attack using the range and firing arc, because yeah, sometimes they just run around and not actually shoot. Also stops the automatic escape. Please love the arc ship as you love your wife. This has annoyed me too, so this is going in. There's a waystation module that prevents starbase construction, which could also be nice. Why is this picture back? Nomads use minerals and energy. Yeah, there's shoe angry red number. Well, if you don't want operational reserves, we can use this. Or you could do food reserves. It also incorporates food. I don't really know why this would not work with the other one, but if you want food reserves, you could find this mod. There's a whole balance thing here too if you wanted, which fixes Forever Cruise, reserves, harvesting, contracts, research, Unity, Arc Furnace, Khan, Pirate Play. We're not going to add it in because we're trying to go for crazy modded stuff here, but that does exist. There's a few rated stuff already. This sounds insane. Add a tech that can be researched by settled empires after they've unlocked embarking. Because it takes 10 years to finish normally, this is too long if the crisis is on your doorstep. This lets you prepare to embark ahead of time. The prepare access project decision takes 10 years. When it's finished, the planet will have minus 10% efficiency, and then you can just use it and only takes 1 year then, so you can get out if you need to, but you don't have to prepare it. That's pretty cool. You still have to do the work. It's not OP, but you have an emergency escape button if you need it. Arc Knights, well, this is coming in the beta, so we're not going to add it. Easy Forever Cruise sets it to 50% again. It's kind of fixing the beta, I believe. Corporate Pirate, simple. Void Reavers can be taken by Megacorps because they can't currently, which is kind of annoying. The ultimate arc ship. Yes, it adds everything. Going straight in my basket. That is the end of the new Nomads only DLCs. Let's make that mod list, combine them all and test them out. If you're thinking about buying Season 10, make sure to use my code EP for Stellaris or use the link in the description. It'll take you to the Paradox store where you'll give the channel a cut of the sale and then you'll get a Steam key in return. It's greatly appreciated and helps out the channel a bunch. Thank you. All right. all mods in a playlist. Hopefully it works. Okay, I don't think we actually got any weird portraits this one time I've done a mod video. That's a change. We can of course take Void Reavers. We just need to be militaristic and nomadic, but we can be it with nomads. It's not even change the color. Who cares? So you can be a pirate megacorp if you really want to. And you can see at the top, we do indeed have separated energy and minerals. That is kind of cursed. Okay, let's give ourselves all the technologies and see what we can do, which we probably shouldn't be able to do. Border jurisdiction proposal. So this is where we can take the land as nomads, but it's like a vassal that spawned over there. What on earth? Don't know if that's meant to happen. It's not actually like giving us the land though. I'm very confused. I don't see any policies or whatever. Okay, that's weird. Well, we do have the module that unassailable claim over the system prevent any empire from building a star base here. So I presume nobody can claim there if they tried. Well, this seems to be working better than the claim one, but our logistic ships can indeed cloak. That's pretty sick, to be fair. And not only can they cloak, but we have access to all of the mega structures. We just need at least a tier 2 way station. So we can build like a science nexus if we really wanted to. Yes, nomadic science nexus. Funnily enough, we can't upgrade the ruined matter decompressor that has spawned next to us. Does this way station have to collect it, or are we just getting the tech? I don't think we're getting the tech. I think we have to collect it. Are we? I actually don't know if this is even working. Yeah, it doesn't look like we get the tech. So we built the thing, but it doesn't actually do anything for us. Okay then. Well, if we build a mega shipyard, will we be able to build from it? I am not the owner. No. But we can build these, but not use them unless it's because of this whole vassal thing. What? Okay, let's remove the weird vassal thing and see if that's stopping things happening. All right, let's see if the strategic coordinated center works. Yep, it's now working. So the vassal thing just went weird with it. You don't even need to collect. It just goes straight to you. Okay. You can see the nanotech stuff here. So it's farmers instead. You can make uninhabitable nanite worlds using arc ships. I would support local space-based research and extraction and give you worker pop output. Now it helps give 1,000 operational reserve, which we don't have. More nanites from food. You get the swarmers still, some edicts, and nanite interdictors. So it just rebalances a bit. It's probably a little bit OP, but still. Now the real question is, where's my super OP arc ships that I was promised? Okay, so it starts off quite normal. It, of course, except for all the modifiers it has. We can upgrade it 3 times. Okay, we can build like the Devastate ultimate spinal mount. Hang on a second. The ultimate spinal mount gives everything. Oh, and then we have like tier 4 shields. Wait, what? How are these different? 5%. They give 24 instead. We'll just do all of them. Would you like some shields? Yes. No tiers for like arc weapons though. So if we open up this ship details, we have some P slots, some L slots, some T slots, and then we have 1 billion shields. Oh my word. How much shield is that? 500,000 shields? And then we have 5 Devastator cannon. Why? I guess why not? So the Chosen have declared war on us. That's a great time to try out. But we can just just jump. What the hell? What? Oh, we've got all of the slots. We have all of the mounts. Although we can't really use... Oh, we can use the Exodus jump because it's the first one. How kind. Can we just jump here? Hang on. If I do that, we will jump. So we should also stay at range instead of charging in. I mean, we can't really test it out when you fire 6. They are staying at range instead of charging in, actually, though. Oh, that's really nice. It does the thing it's meant to do. I mean, 5 billion slots. It's kind of crazy. 5 Devastators and like 1 billion shields. But yeah, you can move it still, but by default, it will like try and sit the T slot instead of charging in like it normally does, which is annoying. And finally is the emergency embark. If we get adaptability, we can embark. Then we get the decision to embark. Prepare access jump. So you can see it costs the same, but less influence, takes the same amount of time, but we'll get job efficiency less. Once we finish this, we have those negative job efficiency, but we can either abandon it or then jump within a year. So this is something like if you really are scared that you're going to die, you can just click embark access project and it will only take a year. And there we go, we've embarked and now we're on the arc ship. That's pretty cool, actually. That's what they should have maybe done. 10 years prediction is just too long. How are we going to leave? If you enjoyed these mods, make sure to go check them out, rate them, thumbs them up, give them awards so they breach out of the not enough ratings category. If there's any mods you think I should play, let me know down in the comments. Now go watch me finally get back to 100% achievements. I'll see you there.